What's up? I've been focusing so much on SnowRunner. It just felt like playing something different. I would do challenges, but they're all done. It's kind of a luxury problem, I guess. Just a bunch that I haven't even unlocked yet, which I assume involve various mother/beast kills. Not too sure, to be honest. I did do the daily run, I do believe. Yeah. Just want to see, because when I did it, not even sure when the new one is live. I think it's at noon. Maybe not. Anyway, I did it kinda shortly after my lunch, and I got 42nd then. Now 218. Pretty good, I guess. But yeah, I need to see which tainted characters I don't have yet, which is most of them. Let's do Lazarus rather. I'm not gonna bother with hard mode. Amnesia. Good start. Very good start. I do have a few other games on my list for streams. It really depends on what I feel like playing most right before I start. I've been thinking to start a Stardew Valley farm with some additional challenges, just for the sake of keeping it a bit more interesting, hopefully. It's a whole list just gathered from various Reddit posts and just ideas I thought might be fun. Not gonna go too much into it now, but it's like an attempt at a minimalist kind of farm without too much min-maxing, like I always default to, voluntary or not. Nice. Small rock. It's just a thing that I've started maybe 5 to 7 farms ever since I played Stardew Valley for the first time. And you develop habits every time you start the farm, even though you tell yourself you'll do things differently. You never do. Oops. Also, another apology for not streaming yesterday. We got home later than expected, and it was like 8-ish by the time we were done with dinner and everything, and I had time. But at that point, it was a bit late already, and it's a false logic that streaming for 2 hours doesn't really seem worth it to me. It is worth it. But specifically yesterday, it was just not the right time. Okay. Ooh, nice. Lustig blood. I feel like something's wrong with my voice. Perhaps I should do warm-ups before I start. Sing scales or whatever. Tempting. Shop is not worth it. I could do the curse room. I'm not going to. I mustn't forget to leave a trinket. Sometimes it takes a while before I find one. Now I have one. It's kind of a good one, but not, it's not one I mind giving up. Tinted rock, but no bomb. I hope I set the right thumbnail on YouTube. Because I was in the process of setting up the stream for Stardew Valley, but then I changed my mind. I can't specifically recall if I changed the thumbnail to the Isaac one. And I can't really check right now. Apologies. Yeah. Oh, classic. I am gonna have to restart because my thumbnail is all wrong. Oh no, it seems like I can still change it. The question is, will it update? Apologies. That's what you get for not deciding beforehand and just going with the flow. I could just restart, but you know. I'll check again in a minute or so. If it's not updated by then, I'm just gonna have to start over. Kind of low on consumables. No bombs, no keys. In the end, the thumbnail doesn't matter that much, it's just confusing. But I do always change it when the stream is over. Yeah. You and your yellow flies. 2 of diamonds. Not worth it. Right now, world also not worth it. But of the 2, I guess diamonds is a bit more valuable. Somehow that felt underwhelming, that monstro stomp, whatever you call it. Body slam. Tears. That's good. Let's check again. Okay, a quick restart. Okay. It gave me the option to resume interrupted broadcast. I really don't know how the finer technicalities of streaming work. I should probably know. Matters a bit less on Twitch, I suppose. But my OBS is set up with YouTube primarily and then Twitch as the secondary thing in the multiple RTMP thing. have to check again. Very unprofessional. Yeah, okay. Seems to be good. I shall not let it faze me. Okay. Radio-controlled fly. Not super helpful. But there are situations where it's kind of essential. Not essential. Where it's very useful. At least it didn't teleport me far. Although, where is the... Wait. I thought I was in that room. What is going on with that card? Now it's in the middle room. But then it showed up in the bottom right. Is that because of that pill? The one I thought never does anything? The question mark one. Question marks? I apologize for that terrible impression. There are a few obvious locations. No, not there. Here? No. Then surely... No. It's confusing. Here? No. I just checked that. Not above here either. Then I'd say it has to be here. It's a bit unusual. Don't really want to bother with the challenge room. Yeah, that was my mistake. I should have killed the small guys first. I don't know what's up with Siri bot. It's flagging all kinds of messages. Starting to wonder if they actually are spam messages. Spades, diamonds, well. The thing is, I'm fairly sure I have 3 hearts, maybe 2.5. So I can really only take Gimpy. Tell you what, I will leave this here. Before I forget, I will leave Fuzzy Cap, whatever it's called. I will leave this here. Judgment Moons. I didn't see the strength. I don't really know if the Ace of Spades also works on trinkets, so I'll just take this again. Then turn these into keys. 2 of Spades. Might as well. 2 of Diamonds so I can take the strength. I did not check the shop. I will blow up this Humbling Bundle. Heart for good measure. I wish I could at least see the messages that got deleted. Normally it should show them. Yeah. Classic. Sure. Not that great of a shot. I don't think I'm gonna take this pop or whatever it's called. It's just a bit too chaotic in a way. Stupid. Not stupid, clumsy. Probably could have known that it wasn't there. It's tempting to disable Siribot. It's also tempting to not be terrible at the game, but that's out of my control. Could have stayed in the middle, but I got a bit nervous. Door number 1, Soul Heart. Door number 2. 2 pills. Whoops. Well, full health, not helpful.
I can see forever.
It is a very mixed run so far. I did not see that at all. And I almost died again because I wasn't paying attention. Too busy being outraged by my own incompetence. And there wasn't really anything in the shop. Oh, that's so bad. This will sound like a terrible excuse, but I don't know why, even when I was just playing off stream earlier today. The game was lagging quite a bit and I don't understand why fully. It shouldn't be technical limitations. I've streamed far more intensive games. As long as the stream is smooth, I guess it's fine. It's just a bit, you know, it's throwing me off. Yeah. Again, not much to work with. That always happens. After 2,000 hours, I still don't know, or I still don't learn to stop shooting at them as they're charging, because then you kind of pull them towards yourself. Nope. Messed that up. Kinda tilting. Making silly mistakes. Beating myself up over said silly mistakes. And then I'm not focused on the game. Let's choose later. See, if I'd gone to the shop immediately like I was planning to do, I still might have been able to go to the item room depending on what was in the bag, but yeah. Decent. I had a very nice run today, off stream, of course. Just from the start, kind of, you know, a good start that kept getting better. I will definitely take goat heads. I don't know if I should take the altar. It's not an item I take a lot, so I should. I would venture a guess. But it can be in either spot, here or here. And I have 0 bombs to begin with. I can buy 1. And make it a 50-50 shot. I'll play twice. I paid with my own blood for, I was gonna say I paid with my own blood for the altar. But I also paid with blood for the IV bag. Oh, nice. I could use the altar now and get rid of the 2 flies. I guess that just counts as 1 familiar. No. Keep the altar. Ignore the bag. Buy both of these and the heart, because why not? Nope. And I don't know what this does. I have to check. If I never check what items do, I'll never learn what they do. Yes, I could get Repentance Plus. Or the mod. Evil Charm. +2 luck, yeah. You no longer take damage from poison / toxic / no. Poison, toxic gas, or burn effects. And become immune to fear and confusion. Huh. I always took it for kind of a not so great item. It's actually pretty good. to make sure that I didn't misread. Poison, gas, burn, fear, and confusion. In my mind, I also read explosions. That is not the case. All that effort for a penny. It's just not right. Yeah, no, that's a reroll. And what a reroll it is. Okay, it's actually not that bad. You insult me, game. Alright, black bean. I was confused where all the gas came from. No, I'm not gonna check the shop. Although sometimes when you check the shop, even if you don't have anywhere near enough coins to afford anything, sometimes you kind of find ways to get the necessary coins which you otherwise wouldn't even try. I guess that's desperation. Yeah. Was always a risk. Probably should have gone for the chest. My mind moved out of the way in time. My fingers did not. Okay, Cambion Conception is actually really good combined with the altar. I'm tempted by both. The nail for the health and the money for the money. This is why I should have checked the shop anyway, because then I'd know if there was anything I really wanted. Sure. Perhaps not the obvious choice. I feel like most people would go for the nail. But it is actually worth it. This is pretty good. Double trinkets. If there were some hearts lying around, I would go to the curse room, but it's a bit ill-advised. I could use some damage. Nope. I didn't know which side of the room to be on. They were both kinda not somewhere I wanted to be. Oh, come on. Yeah, see? I feel like I have to, but it's kind of... Sure. It's just fun. I did Demo Man the other day. Maybe the easiest challenge in the game. Or I just got lucky. Before long, there will be a point where I regret taking Dr. Fetus. Oh, okay. With all the coins, I forgot that one of them was instead of the chest. It's a great sentence. Yeah, key, I guess. Okay. Counterfeit penny, that's never really a bad thing, I'd say. I'm confident enough that I can survive without losing the eternal heart. Damn it. Worst place to be. Trapped between mobs and my own bombs. Yeah. I think that's it. Being very slow, almost 20 minutes just till catacombs. I can't keep taking devil deals. As much as I do want rotten baby. No. It's maybe my favorite familiar of the like, vaguely human ones. Doesn't help. Heyo, how are you? Yeah, I know. Yesterday was just kinda not ideal. So we visited my dad in the afternoon, who lives an hour away or so by car. And I was kind of expecting, like, there was no arrangement how long we'd stay. But I was expecting to be home by 6 or 7. Maybe a bit earlier even. And actually it was. What I'm saying does not make sense. I think I just had an incorrect perception of time. But by the time we got home and we had dinner, I just wasn't really in the mood, and There was kind of an unfortunate situation in SnowRunner. Nothing dramatic, but just a kind of annoying situation while scouting at the very end. That hasn't fully put me off of SnowRunner by any means. I will still keep playing it, but I didn't feel like playing it yesterday and I wasn't sure what to play instead, and you know. If I had streamed, it probably wouldn't have been very good, just a bit low energy. But how are you on this first kind of stereotypically worst day of the week? I say that, I don't know if it's the worst day, but to me, Mondays are always a bit rough. This doesn't really benefit me now, but it can benefit me later. So yeah. Just running straight into things. Yeah, this is not a fun enemy with bombs. Nope. Hard pass. I don't know if you saw the post I wrote on YouTube today, I think. Must have been today. The poll about the different games. Because I do want to try and mix things up a bit more. I feel like I'm at a risk of boxing myself in with SnowRunner. I have a tendency to overthink what game to play anyway. I think that's kind of well documented by now. But yeah. There will be at least a bit more variation. I started Subnautica in January or February. And I think I streamed it maybe 3 times, possibly just 2 times, and then left it. Been busy over the weekend, looking forward to relaxing, especially now I don't feel bad about taking small breaks. Yeah, it is, like, I know this because I've been through it multiple times, of playing it too much and then getting burned out and kind of overwhelmed by how much there is left to do. So yeah, it is very much a game I have to pace myself with. In hindsight, it would have been maybe a good time to take a break after Michigan and just not play it at all for a few weeks. Or at least not multiple times per week. Do I want a dead cat? I think I do. Yeah. Was I at the shop? And was there anything good? Yeah, diplopia, I guess. I mean, I didn't take it. It's kind of good. I don't want to give up the item I have. And yeah, to answer your, it wasn't a question, but to comment on what you said about me streaming on a Monday. I want to try and stream a bit more during the week as well. Because I have this mindset that if I only have 2 hours or so to stream, it's not really worth it, even though it is. In fact, it might be better to stream more days of the week, even if it is just 2 hours. Because right now, for the last few weeks at least, my mindset has been to not stream at all in the week and just save it all for the weekends. Which is fun. Like, it's nice to have a whole day free to stream if I want to. But then if anything comes up in the weekend and I can't stream at all, or I can only stream one day instead of what usually is Friday and Saturday and maybe Sunday, then I haven't streamed for most of the week, which is not ideal. Subnautica could be a good game to stream as it is different from SnowRunner. Should help not box win. Yeah, and same with Isaac. And like all the games I'm adding to my kind of short list. Because I want to start a new farm in Stardew Valley. I assume you've heard of the game. I don't know if you know it very well. I used to play it a lot. It's been a while, but I'm kind of itching to get back into it. But with some extra personal rules. And then Subnautica, of course. Cairn as well. I should not have taken that Bomber Boy item. I wanted to wait with Cairn until today, because yesterday was the last episode in the series. Like the video series. So it wouldn't have made sense to me to start a new run while there was still a run going in those videos. But yeah, I'd like to get 100% in that game. I think I've mentioned it before. There's a few more quite a few more achievements to get. None of which should be terribly difficult to get, but it's essentially a second playthrough I'd have to do. And after I get 100%, if I ever get it, but should be doable. I would like to do free solo. As in the hardest game mode. I've heard people compare that difficult mode in Cairn to kind of a roguelike in a sense. It's not a roguelike at all, but it's like, because it has permadeath, and if you fall, you have to start the whole game over. So it's like a zero death, zero assists kind of challenge. Which is a bit scary. I don't know if I'll ever be able to complete it. But I thought it'd be fun to try. It wouldn't really work for videos, I think, but for streams, maybe it might be a bit more fun to watch and to play. And this will sound cheesy, but I'm genuinely happy I found your channel. 'Cause it's really... like, I'm not even... like, it's no exaggeration that you're my most watched ASMR channel in the past few... well, ever since I came across your channel. I forget how I found it. I think it was just a random search. Looking for gaming ASMR or whatever. Come on. Thank you. I've been an absolute idiot. I should not have gone to this floor. Too busy talking. Bad excuse, but that's exactly what it is. I should have teleported out of the mom room and gone to one of the alternate paths. Why am I taking bombs when I should be taking keys?
Invested?
I'm thinking if I should restart, 'cause this is kind of a pointless run at this point. yeah, I'm gonna restart. It's a shame, but 'tis what 'tis. And I guess we're speed running a bit because I don't have oodles of time. It's not the longest thing to do. The place where I want to go to unlock the alternate version of this character. But it's still a whole run. Like what I've done with the chat on screen. Thank you. I did not make it myself. But it's... yeah, you know. It's a streamer bot thing that someone made. Nutty, if you know him. He has a lot of tutorials on streamer bots, which is the very OP bot I use. Very customizable and everything. Not the easiest to use, but also not super complicated. And he adds, well, he made the chat thing and has it available for free. And it's kind of customizable, but you know, you can only do so much with it, but it works for what I need it to do. And most importantly, perhaps, is that now I only have to have StreamerBot running and not the other chat thing I was using before with the horizontal boxes and the pop-ups. I said I was gonna speedrun, and I'm not at all doing that. To be honest, I didn't really like the look of this one, of the chat, the current chat overlay, but it actually does look nice. And it, yeah, I sound like I'm pitching. It does everything I need it to do. It's purple for Twitch, where it should be. I think it is. Like it distinguishes between Twitch messages and YouTube messages. And it's the most elegant solution I could find that's also easy to use. And that doesn't require any other platforms like Streamlabs or Stream Elements. It's all StreamerBot. Yeah. I will need a trinket at some point. I hope the stream is smooth, because I'm experiencing some frame rate issues on my end, which is surprising to say the least, because this is a very low spec game. No, don't want that. Might have to reinstall my graphics drivers or something, because recently I noticed that the Adrenaline software from AMD was gone from my PC. I forget exactly how I noticed, but I think I wanted to check my fan curves. And no, I think the first indication was that the hotkey for the metering overlay from the Adrenaline software didn't work. And then I did also want to change or check my fan curves. And I noticed that the whole app was gone. From what I found, there was some Windows update that got rid of other graphics related stuff without my permission. So I assume it was using just Windows drivers and not AMD drivers. But I reinstalled the AMD drivers, but now I feel like there might be some kind of conflict still. Pardon me if I asked before, but do you have any intentions of streaming yourself? Oops. I'd like to have the trinket, but well, I guess I can still take it. The thing is, it will disappear as soon as I take damage. And I have to leave it in a boss room to be able to go where I want to go. Or, I don't need it to go there, but I need it to unlock the character. Unless I get very lucky and find the red key. I made a mistake letting them out. I think I will take this one and leave this in the boss room. And then come back for that one Gooey Graham. That's a very good name. Hello, how are you? It's a very visual name. How can I be expected to kind of speedrun if I can't find my item room quickly?
48 and balls of steel.
I said item room, I meant shop. Which, you know, shop probably will not even be worth it. All I need to do is go home and unlock Tainted Lazarus. Just started playing this game. Excellent choice. How far in are you? And like, can you specify just? Like just a few hours, or have you already unlocked some stuff? Whoops. Yeah, I'll leave this here. Planning to start by the end of the year, most likely be late in the evening till late at night. Okay, nice. Sorry if I'm prying, but is there a reason why you're waiting till then to start? Just bought it right now. Trying to gain, I assume, some knowledge. Well, ask away if you have questions. I will do my best to answer them. I have a lot of hours in the game, but I still, like, when I watch Isaac streams, I learn something new pretty much every time. There's a lot to it, to say the least. No. Oh, come on. Really? That's such a stupid way to lose the trinket. I forget what it's called. That A+ report card. What are tainted characters? They're, whoops, essentially, well, they're a variation of the main character, with like a specific limitation or ability. I'm being absolutely terrible. For instance, I don't know all of them by heart, but if you know Eden, his tainted version, stupid. Oh, okay. The Tainted Eden character changes, like all the items you have currently get re-rolled every time you get hit. This is an excellent item. I'm very pleased with it. One other that I can think of is Tainted Isaac, which can only hold 8 items max, not counting active items, but can only have 8 passive items at a time. And if you find a 9th one you want to keep, you can choose, you can select one of the ones you already have, and then that one gets replaced. It's kind of fun. It's very... Not all the Tainted characters are very fun, in my opinion. Some of them are very difficult. But particularly Isaac I do like. Because you have to like really think about, you know, think about what items you want to keep and what synergies can benefit the most. Mainly want to be consistent. Hopefully later in the year I have more time to focus, still do videos. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, ideally I'm trying to unlock one now, so hopefully you'll be able to see. But it's kind of a process. As with several of the final bosses in the game, it's kind of a specific set of things you have to do. And for the Tainted characters you have to... it's hard to think and play at the same time. I don't know if you were here already, but I left a trinket in a boss room earlier. That trinket... Oh no, I should start from the beginning. You unlock Tainted characters in a floor/level called Home. Isaac's home. You do have to do... I forget exactly. I apologize if this is very confusingly explained. what's the word? I'll resume the explanation on the next floor after this boss, because then it will be easier to explain. Because there is a certain door which only appears when you beat a certain boss a certain amount of times, but I forget exactly which boss and how many times. So that's not exactly helpful. Okay. Ooh. Normally I'd go duality. I think I'm gonna go rosary because it's a bit more general use. So this door only appears... I'll look it up quickly because I want to know. And most importantly, I want to not spread false information. Strange door. Ah, okay. Strange door is unlocked by beating Mother for the first time. Not Mom, not Mom's heart, but Mother. So you'd have to do that first, and that's kind of a whole process in of itself, which I'm going to suggest you look up because I will explain it terribly and you'll just get confused. But when you've unlocked the strange door, you have to... I really can't multitask. It's becoming very apparent. Normally you can't leave the room where Mom is on this floor. Like there's no door once you're in. So you have to teleport out. So as briefly as I can explain it, you beat Mom, you teleport out of the room somehow. There is always a skull with an X somewhere on the floor which contains a Fool card. So you can always find a way to leave that room. And I kind of have to find it because I need it myself. And then... So you beat Mom, you take the Polaroid or the negative. I know it's a lot to unpack. There are a few other items you can use to get through the strange door, but they're not that easy to find deliberately. Did you see it in my game or in yours? Because I did not see it. Ah yeah, you're right. Thank you. So yeah, this skull has a Fool card which teleports you back to the start room. Apologies if I'm explaining things you already know, but I guess that makes the most sense. So then, yeah, the first time you want to go to the home floor, no, I'm not going to explain that yet because it'll be too confusing. I'm not going to take the sad onion. That's not the sad onion, I forget what it's called. Brown onion? Maybe it's easier if I just explain as we go, because I'm getting ahead of myself and probably skipping steps. But to summarize, you beat Mom, take the Polaroid or the negative, which you have to unlock first as well. Then you find that teleport card or any other teleport cards except the Emperor, because the Emperor will just teleport you back into the boss room, which is not what you want. But that Fool card, which are guaranteed to find, works and is the most reliable. Moon cards can also work. Then with the Polaroid or negative, which you now possess, you can get through the strange door and go on the Ascension path. I have my cards just to make sure. So take this, teleport out, and yeah, now you put the photo into the door, so to speak. And now it's one more level of some different region. I do not like these guys. Not one bit. I should really look for the item room at the very least. I wouldn't say they're hard to kill, they have a tendency to dodge anything you do and still be able to hit you. I apologize, I have to step away momentarily because there's a bug in the living room. I'm sorry, I'll be right back. Okay. Apologies. When your wife is in distress about some kind of mosquito, you know, I have to fulfill my husbandly duties. Oh, nice. Beelzebub. Ooh, close. Come on. How much health do you have? It's preposterous. And yeah, really, I don't need to do anything else here. Yeah, it is. For having picked up 3 fly-related items. The angry fly, the red one, Sci-fly, the glowy one, and I always forget what it's called and I never pay attention to the name, but the other purple one turns you into a fly creature. And now all small fly enemies, or not even small ones, but any fly enemies are friendly. Okay. Now this dad's note will take us to the final
It's gone. Just
path, I suppose.
What do you mean it's gone? How can you have spent our savings?
And yeah, from here we go up instead of down. And I'm thinking how to explain it clearly. Because the first time you unlock a tainted character is a bit different from, well, from the other times after that. Because you have to... No, not this again.
Self-destructive and disturbed just like his father. Look at who he has.
Essentially the first time you have to, or you do get a specific item in the home level.
Please, we'll be fine without you. Abandon us like you abandoned yourself.
And after that first time you can do it an easier way. So yeah, see, all flies are homies. This was the trinket I left behind. There's an item in the game called the red key that can open kind of hidden rooms. Don't know if you can see that well, but here on the left there's a red faint door thing. Yeah, should be able to see it. Which this would open. I don't want to open it because I need to open the room where the tainted character will be. No. But the first time you make it to the home floor,
Your sins and become saved.
you're guaranteed to find
Inside you,
the red key, the active item,
Insane. You are taking this too
and you can use that to open the hidden room where the character is.
come stay with us.
In subsequent, or for subsequent tainted character unlocks, you leave a trinket in a boss room, any trinkets in any boss room, up to and including the mom room in the depths, where we teleported out. And then in the, in the equivalent room in the upwards path, that trinket turns into this cracked key, which is basically a one-time red key, like that active item. Same effect, but it's like a card or a pill, just one-time use. No. I hope I'm not overwhelming you, because I know it's quite a lot to unpack. And since you just got it, there's a good chance you won't need this information for some time to come, because you have a lot of other stuff to do first. Come on. Oh, these guys are so tanky. Okay.
Where are you going?
Swarm of flies.
We need you. Your son needs you.
I'm doing more harm than good. I just can't do this anymore.
Please don't.
Even all those flies didn't kill it. This is, yeah, basement 1, so final level. No, terrible. Gonna start playing. Okay. I might have time for one more run after this. Yeah, this is the home level. It sounds stupid, but it was a bit emotional being here the first time. So yeah, normally in this chest, the first time you are in this level, this chest has the red key, which you can then use to open this door, but now we have the cracked key. And here is the boy. I mean, I have no expectations of beating this, but can't really reset without trying. still base damage. That's not great. Yeah, very slow progress. Almost made it through the first phase with no damage. We do have a chance, but it's just very slow, and when things are going this slowly I get impatient and just a bit wishing it was over. It's the monster in the TV, obviously. Maybe the most symbolic boss in the game, Dogma. Because it's what made Isaac's mom go kind of religion crazy. And making her want to kill Isaac. Oh, thought it was done. I used to really be afraid of the spinny attack. But now that's kind of the easiest one to dodge. Getting there. Whoops. Okay, sweet. That was Dogma, now still the Beast. I'll let the cutscene play just for viewer interest. Who called me? Oh, it was my wife. She called me about the bug earlier, but I didn't see. It's a pretty unique boss because it's in 2D. Or not 2D, it's the wrong term. It's one of the 2 side-scrolling bosses. But yeah, this is gonna be difficult at best. Although we do have Sci-Fly. It's blocking all the tears. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's not a good sign when they can do 2 rounds of their first phase. Okay. That's 1 of 4. Ultra Pestilence. What hit me? Oh, probably one of those orange things. No. No. Son of a... You'll see, I'll beat them all, and then I'll have half a heart left for the beast itself. Whoops. There was a bomb we could not pick. Secret place. I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Bomb that you couldn't pick up. Yo, yo. Oh shit, I thought it was done. Please die already. Seriously? Okay. My prediction was correct. Half a heart left. And then another full heart with the second life. It's doable, but I don't know. Oh, right. Yeah, those are just essentially a kind of enemy. Troll bombs. Ooh. Didn't expect him to charge. Ah, yeah. The main flaw in this run is just lack of damage. Now if you could slowly start crumbling, that would be fan-frickin-tastic. I'm not as optimistic as you are, but I appreciate the sentiment. Although, I'll be very upset if I die now. Let's go.
Cracked open, and a white beam of light reached down into the earth.
Eesh.
Mother of harlots thunder.
Kinda proud of myself.
As the beast descended down,
It has happened before that I start the beast fight with no hope that I'll be able to do it.
echoes of his past before him. He saw his mother mourning the loss of her son. He saw his father leaving them without turning to say goodbye. He saw his mother sleeping and his father taking money from her purse. He heard the late
Nice.
night fights they had that kept him up at night.
The stream must be very delayed.
He believed he was causing
Not sure what's up with that.
pain in his stomach during those sleepless nights. He saw his shadow in the closet waiting for him.
Yeah.
As he rose, he felt his fears drop from his body, his shame, his
Partly thanks to you, man.
from his being. As he became lighter, his ascent became
It's
faster.
the tiny bit of
He saw his one true
support from you.
alive and well,
I mean, not tiny. I don't know why I said tiny, but
together again, holding each other.
your words of
His
encouragement.
mother kissing him on the head after he had said his prayers, and the comfort in knowing someone was watching over him. He saw his own birth, and the faces of his parents filled with
Can you even hear the
optimism.
dialogue?
He saw nothing. Are you sure this is how you want this story to end, Isaac? You're the one writing it. It doesn't have to end this way. Here, how about we tell it a different way? Maybe a happy ending?
Okay, Daddy.
Good. Are you getting sleepy yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so Isaac and his parents lived in a small house on the top.
And that's the opening cutscene thing. So it's full circle. Nice. Do I have... Yeah, I have Azazel. I think I want to try... Yeah, maybe Samson. I'll try to be speedy because I don't have loads of time left. When you say only a little, do you mean only a little delayed? Because I got the almost there message. It was like half a minute after the fight was over. I said speedy, but I'm not gonna skip on the first item room. The Cain guy next. Well, I'll restart. Yeah, Cain. His Tainted character version is not all that fun, I will say. To me, at least. Because you have to craft items using various drops. I forget exactly how it works, but it's like very... Unless you really understand how the crafting works, which I don't, it's very difficult to acquire a lot of items. No, it's fine. I was only on the first floor, and I do like Cain as well. I'm thinking if there are any tainted characters I like better than their non-tainted counterparts. Can't really think of any. Like Minecraft. Not really like Minecraft. It's hard to explain because you... Unless I'm... Like, I don't want to spread misinformation, like I said, but I'm fairly sure from what I remember, because it's been a long time. In every run, the recipes are different. Like, I really forget exactly, but I think you have like 5 slots at the bottom of the screen where consumables go, like pennies, bombs, keys, all kinds of hearts, other stuff that I'm forgetting, cards maybe? That was stupid. And as you pick up drops, they take up the slots at the bottom, and you have to figure out combinations of drops to know what items to make. But it's different every run, so I think from memory there are ways to kind of predict what items you'll get, but I forget exactly. Because it depends on the quality of the item. And maybe the type of item, like combinations with hearts are more likely to give HP ups and stuff. I don't know. It's pretty complicated. The sidebar. Oh, right. That is... Yeah, I don't know why it's this way, because it's the opposite of what you would think. But the found HUD is the stats. And, but I have to move my camera, because it's obscuring there. The extra HUD is the items, like normal, mini, or off. Maybe for the Isaac streams I should put the camera in a different spot. I just don't know where, because it's... There isn't really a place that's safe and not blocking anything. Whoops. Yeah, stupid. That's where you want him. Incapacitated. Yeah, that has speed, damage, arrows. Yeah, that's the found HUD. Is this stream really that delayed? I'm gonna assume I showed what you needed to be shown. I'm gonna try and not backtrack too much because it's, like I said, I don't have oodles of time. Gimpy, that's good. Stream is cool. BRW. I'm gonna sound old. I don't know what BRW is. Unless you meant be right back. The good thing is we have a trinket already, which we can leave in a boss room. I was just at the shop, I forget what was there. Nothing of interest. Could have taken the blue heart, I guess. Oh, okay. Thanks for the clarification. I was racking my brain what BRW could mean, rather. There's a chance for a devil room, but I can still mess it up. Okay. No devil room. I would like to find something range related. Yeah, I'll come back for this. I suppose I never actually had the chance to try this, but there is at least one trinket that I know of that acts like the negative and the Polaroid. The faded Polaroid. So I guess if you have that one, you don't even need to do the mom fight, because you can enter the strange door as soon as you're on the level. Like continuum. I'm not sure what you mean. I feel very dumb today. It is kinda late, but that's no excuse. Nope, close. It's off. I don't know what the word is. Off throwing. It throws me off when things take longer to kill than I expect. Oh, right. Yeah. Continuum would be pretty good. So far, kind of an average run, I'd say. I said I wasn't going to backtrack. Here I am, backtracking. But I'd like at least the shop or the item room. Otherwise I have FOMO. I have FOMO anyway, otherwise I wouldn't be backtracking. Pill. Okay, speed. It's not terrible. D7. I don't even know what that does. What exactly does it re-roll? Ugh. Okay, still kind of worth it, I guess. This early in the run. Oh, wait. Do I have maze? Yeah. I'm inclined to look up what the D7 does exactly. I probably should. Ugh. Well, what are you doing? I think I'm getting distracted by the reflections. Stupid realism. Yeah, might as well leave this here. I don't have to go back for the lock thing. Yeah, really need range. I'm not sure if Cain just has low range to start with, or if maybe the arrow reduces range. There are many things I don't know. Yeah. Come on. I was out of the way, but I move in the way. I have to check real quick. When used, D7 will restart the current room, bring back all enemies once again, enabling you to farm rewards, blah blah. So yeah. Not all that great. Unless you're really short on stuff. Which I kind of am, to be honest. Oh, not too happy with this. Can you please stop? What's the best unlock? You'll have to be more specific, because I'm not sure what you're referring to. Do you mean like the best path to unlock, or items? Oh, I did not see this. For a new player. But can you clarify what kind of unlock? There are many things to unlock, many to even begin to list. should go check the shop. It's fine, I guess. I was hoping for a blue heart to give me a better chance of Devil Room. I can't get to you there, mate. Any unlock. I don't think there's such a thing as a best unlock. It's really too general of a thing to say. I forgot to go to the shop, but yeah, doesn't matter. There's the tinted skull. It's not really tinted, just X'd. You can unlock characters. I mean, you have to. Entire new paths. Who knows how many items. Yeah, moon. I appreciate the question about the unlock, but it's really impossible to answer. I'm not answering it, or I'm not answering it because I don't want to, I just don't know how to answer it. Mustn't forget to go back for the Fool card, because it would be a classic thing. To go into Mom's room and then, you know, be stuck.
Luck up.
Oops. Isaac unlocks. I really wish I could answer, but I don't even know all the things he unlocks by heart.
Feels like I'm walking on sunshine.
I guess the D6. Or more specifically, the unlock that allows you to start with the D6 with Isaac. But please don't ask me how you unlock the D6 for Isaac, because I really don't know. I assume it's some kind of final boss you have to beat as Isaac. Metronome. How about metronome? There is a knife. I don't think it's an unlock. Just again, don't want to spread false information. Mom's knife. Unlock this item by beating Satan with Isaac. It is a good item. Don't ask me how, but I'm pretty sure it's been nerfed in Repentance. It used to be kind of an instant win kind of item in most cases. But I think they greatly reduced the range. So, yeah. It's still good, it's just not as good by itself as it used to be. I did not see the fly. Goodbye, Devil Room. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I mean, really, it's too complicated for me to remember. Like all the different progression things. Because first you have to first you get to Mom, then you unlock the womb, I think. If that's even something you have to unlock. Then you have to beat Mom's heart 11 times or something to unlock the more difficult version of Mom's heart. Then you have to beat It Lives, which is the more difficult version, a certain amount of times before you can go to Sheol. And in Sheol you can beat Satan. Look. Satan is the final boss of Sheol. I'm never sure how to say it. Sheol, Sheol. Isaac is the final boss of the cathedral. The Lamb is the final boss of the dark room, which is the next floor you have to unlock after Sheol. Apologies if I'm triggering anyone by saying Sheol. And for Cathedral, after that you can go to the chests. You know, it's just a lot of stuff. Jesus. Yeah, I really shouldn't have bothered to kill these. I wish I know my health situation. Yeah, sure. Take this. I can't buy this, so I must be full health. Mom's box. It's better than the stupid D7. That's useless. Can play this for a bit. I'd rather not take the tick, but there's a good chance I'll pick it up accidentally. Chariot. Temperance. Oh, sweet. Why was I even worried? And fine, I'll take the tick. Won't need keys very much.
Spent it. It's gone. Just get over it.
What do you mean it's gone? How could you have spent our savings?
I forget what floor I left the trinkets for the cracked key. I think caves 2. I've been a huge idiot. Not a huge idiot, just a moderately sized idiot. Because I was happy with Mom's box of trinkets, but then I took the tick. Not even accidentally. And the tick is a trinket that you can't drop and can't be replaced with other trinkets unless you find the matchstick. So now I have to hope that I get the matchstick from the box. Not that it matters much. Nope. Yeah, okay, there's the key. So I shall use the devil. Come on, dude. Range is still pretty bad. No, no, no. All this space in this giant room and I still get boxed in. It's just poor planning, really.
You need to repent. You need to confess your sins and become saved. Let his light inside you cleanse your soul.
Are insane. You are taking this too far.
It was kind of impossible to dodge.
Pray for your salvation. Come, pray with us, Isaac.
I was trying to move out of the way. I have to be careful. Okay, lovers. Can't really take it, but nice to know it's there. Have to remember it's there if I lose a lot of health. Like now. Come on. That's kind of bad. Although it's only half a heart less than we had. I'm sorry, I missed the message. I had a sound set up, but then I realized that you would also be able to hear it, which is maybe not the best. Angel or devil? It really depends. If you want Satan, then devil. Unless you mean the rooms, like angel room or devil room. Then it depends on how much health you have, really. Generally, I think most people would agree that angel rooms are a bit better. Or a bit safer. Because you don't lose health. Okay, I'm even less optimistic than I was before. But there is a chance, I guess. I could have re-rolled, or I could have done one more room just to get another use out of the box. But yeah. Tainted, Cain unlocked. And another challenge. I did ask for range. Better late than never. But yeah, I will do my best. Not too hopeful. Loki, Dogma might be one of my favorite bosses at this point. It's just so unusual. Nope. Come on. Just because he's so ethereal. Okay. Come on. I moved. It's just a bit, what's the word, lackluster. Damn it. I would have considered it a minor success if I would have been able to beat Dogma at least. Oh well. 2 beast victories in a row. That's kind of a stretch on the best of days. What was that challenge? Cantripped. Gonna try just to see what it is, but I really don't know. It's possible I never tried this. What is all this stuff? Okay, I can switch between the items. D8. Mama Mega. Yeah, I mean, I can keep my expectations in check. So are all items just single use? No. Oh no, I thought D8 was reroll rocks. But that is D12. I don't really want boom. Just see what this is about. It's only till mom. I'm having trouble understanding how this run works. Yeah. Looks like it. It's kind of interesting. I don't know what Cantripped means, and I'm way too fast. Sure. No, but we don't waste the ring. That's way too many items. And way too many things to remember. Yeah, whatever. Use this. Are there item rooms? I suppose not. That would be a bit excessive. Cool. I don't know if there is a way to use a card multiple times somehow. Okay. And pedestal items just turn into cards as well. Now I can take 4. So after each boss, do you get an extra slot? Seems to be the case. I might be misinterpreting. It's pretty fun, actually. I'm getting the same item multiple times, so I suppose it's a limited pool. Flush? No. Yeah. Book of Sin, sure. Whatever that does. I wasn't planning to start another run, but it should be pretty short. I shouldn't have re-rolled my stats because now my range is even worse. You do not have my permission to respawn. No. Dad's key, if I had a vague idea where it could be, but no. Sure, candle. Yeah, that didn't do all that much. Revelations. Poop. I forget half the things I found. Nope. Still only in Catacombs 1. Yeah, I suppose. Kinda wonder what the Eternal D6 even does. If that's what it's even called. Yeah. Trinket smelter. I don't have trinkets or bombs. Would be nice to get a bomb or two. I don't know if it's just a slightly cursed run. there's a bomb, I can't get to it. I would use the potato peeler, but I can't really spare the health. I forget what Dead Sea Scroll does. No. Sprinkler. You really just have to use items and not be too precious about any of them. I placed my sprinkler in the worst possible position. I'm gonna keep the book at the ready. I'm hoping I won't need it, but you know, as a last resort. Cut my life into pieces and all that. Okay. Yeah. I guess I don't really want to take the Satan or use the Satanic Bible, because now I can't take this. Yeah, it's like at the same time it doesn't really matter what you use and when, because you'll get plenty more anyway, but Satanic Bible is kind of a no-no, because then I can't take the boss item. I mean, I can, I just don't want to. Forget me not, no. Yes, you can kill yourself. Kill each other. Lucky guess. Pandora's box. Yeah. Sammy. Oh, maybe I want to use the stats. I think overall it's better because my range is quite a bit higher. I don't really want the razor. Sharp straw. Meh, no. Too many items. Still no bombs. Teleport, no. Let's just roll with this. Bad timing. Okay, nice. That's pretty good. I can't take this now because we did the boss. Invincibility. I don't think I want to keep that. Okay, 2 more floors. In theory. Not the best. Yup. Nope. Finally a bomb. Is that the first bomb of the run? Gotta go. Yeah, no worries. Don't feel bad. Thanks for hanging and enjoy the game for however long you choose to play it. I could use some extra HP. Okay, I don't know what I was expecting to see here. There's nothing I really want, I think. No. Kind of a panic reaction. Maybe not strictly necessary. I have to look up what that dice does because I keep forgetting. What is it even called? D1. Yeah. Duplicates one random pickup in the current room. Okay. So not super great, but better than Kamikaze. That was so easy to dodge and still I missed it. Or I didn't miss it. Okay, game thing, pinking shears. I think that I don't really want to use Crack the Sky because it's... I want to save it for later. Okay. Bob's head, no. Telekinesis, no. Yeah, pinking shears. Final floor. I don't know if Mama Mega will work the same. It should. I don't know if it will only work for the one room. So maybe use it here. Okay, it does work for the whole floor. That's nice. I don't get to use Mama Mega very often at all. No. Whoops. A rare room where we're not done. I mean, where Mama Mega doesn't do everything. Okay. In a way, that felt too easy. Oh, damn it. I thought I could use it twice. I mean, do I want to do boss rush after this challenge? Not really. If you even can. I'm not gonna find out. Let's just call it. Okay, that's gonna do it for today. Went on a bit longer than I was intending to. Just curious. Only 2,225 deaths? That doesn't seem that much. Anyway. Today is Monday. As much as I want to stream every night of the week, I don't think that's realistic. Because I know if I start doing it, I'll feel obligated to keep up the streak, so to speak. So let's say maybe on Wednesday, or to put it as generally and as safely as I can, I try to stream most nights of the week and weekends. I mean, weekends during the day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, as much as I can. I can't really schedule anything specific, like specific days and times and games yet. Maybe in time that will kind of evolve, rather. So yeah, maybe 2 hours tomorrow, if not then on Wednesday. at the very latest on Friday. Because, wait. So as to not tell lies. My wife has a wedding this weekend, but I forget when. On Saturday. So Saturday for sure will be most of the day streaming. Probably a few different games, depending on what I feel like and what you want to see most. Friday should also be possible. But likely just one stream of a few hours. So yeah, that's gonna do it for now. Thank you for hanging, thank you for watching. I think the next stream, whenever it's gonna be, might be the Stardew Valley challenge run kind of farm with various rules, such as let me check, because I made a list. I intend to play the beach farm with remixed bundles, no money spent in year 1. Generally kind of minimalist, like maximum 9x6 square field, max 3x3 tiles per crop, no sprinklers, 1 of each building, 2 of each animal, limited machines, and some other kind of random restrictions that I will place upon myself. So yeah, that might be tomorrow or Wednesday. If not then whenever it's gonna be. I feel stupid not being specific about when the next stream is gonna be. But it's really too hard to say, and I don't want to make promises I can't keep. Enough yapping, I need to start going to bed. Thanks for hanging, thank you for watching. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.